Welcome to this video on creating projects. In this demonstration, we will review the different project creation methods in the project management application. We will also discuss the information copied from a demand when converted to a project, the fields in the project creation form, and the preferences. There are several ways to create a project. One method is from the project workspace. Users with the 8 Project Manager role can access the project workspace. On the project workspace landing page, we have the My Projects tab, which shows the projects in which the user's name is in the project manager field. The All Projects tab displays all the projects the user can access based on their system security. For both tabs, users can see cards that give an overview and status of the projects. To create a new project, users must click the New button, provide a name, and the project start date. You can also select a template to help populate the initial data and planning WBS. After clicking the Confirm button, the project is created. And as you can see, the planning is already populated with the template tasks. We will work on planning in another demo. Let's move to Done Next method. You can also create a project from the project menu. We type project in the search and scroll down the menu. Then select Create New. If we create the project from here, in the Create form, we have the following fields available. Project name and description to identify and describe the project. Project manager, the person responsible for planning, executing, and closing the project. Portfolio to identify if the project belongs to one of the existing portfolios or programs in case the project is part of a more extensive program. The type of calculation methodology associated with the project, automatic or manual. The current state of the project. All new projects begin as pending. The state of the project can be set on the project form or derived from the task state. The default states are pending, open, work in progress, closed complete, closed incomplete, and closed skipped. The execution type is the execution methodology used to run the project, waterfall, agile, and hybrid. The default value is waterfall. The execution type field selection determines the available links and related lists. You also have some tabs to complete information for the project, for example, the project schedule or the approved start and end dates. The project's planned duration is calculated based on the dates entered. We also have some financial data available, or the Notes tab to add some comments, like, the PMO has approved this project, but needs the final review from the steering committee. You can create a project from the demand workbench by right-clicking on Demand and selecting Create Project. Finally, you can create a project from an existing demand. To do that, from the demand list, open the demand and scroll down to the related links section. Select the Create Project link. A project is created and linked to the demand information is copied to the project, and some information like planned resources or cost are transferred to the project instead of copied. When we want to reuse a project, you can create a template or copy the project. To copy the project, just go to the project form, right-click the header, and select Copy Project. The actual duration and the actual start and end dates are reset to null values. The state is set to new, and the % complete is set to 0. By default, only the short description, plan dates, and duration fields are copied from the source project to the target project, but an administrator can configure that. Back to the data copied from the demand. As you can see, the demand dates have been copied. The financial data has also been copied, and the score metrics are also there. Before we close this demonstration, let's review the project preferences. In the Project Preferences tab, we have Allow Time Card Reporting On. This is used to identify if time reporting is allowed and if it is allowed at the project, task level, or both. Update Actual Effort from Time Card determines whether the actual effort field on the Dates tab should be updated based on the hours entered in the time cards for the project. If the field is set to yes, then the actual effort field is not editable. If it is set to no, then the actual hours from time cards are not rolled up to the project and task. By default, the field is set to no. The type of calculation to use for task dependencies. This field has the option to specify whether the project and its key aspects, such as cost, resource, scope, and schedule, should be included in the status report of the program to which the project belongs. This is a read-only field that displays the project's planned start date. Derive assignee list from resource plan. Option to constrain the resources in the assigned to and additional assignee list fields on the project and project task forms to be derived only from the associated allocated resource plans. Recalculate score on project change. Determines whether to recalculate and update the project score. If the value of the field is set to yes, the project score is recalculated when the project's planned ROI %, estimated cost, or risk is modified. This field determines whether the dates in the planning console should be displayed with the time component. The default is date. The last field. This determines whether the time component in the actual start and end dates should be copied from the time component in the planned start and end dates. By default, it is set to true.